If you are absent or VIP today, which is Thursday, February 4th, here's what we did in class. First, we got our word work out of the way. So we're on slide number 4 today, which is the one where you write your sentences. Because we're kind of in the middle of like a whole bunch of different things right now, we just made it so you can write about anything you want. So you can write about like your cat or a dirt bike. I don't care. As long as you use the word right, you're fine. I wrote mine about Francis Howell, the podcast. So, like, just the parents said derogatory things is not specific enough. The parents at the Francis Howell school board meeting made derogatory comments accusing the Normandy students of being violent criminals. Tells us what the word derogatory means. So, make sure you make it clear. But, like I said, you can write about absolutely anything you want. After that, we launched into discussion. So, that's the big stuff for today. So everybody needs to be in this discussion board classroom. The link is here. So if you still need it, you can, or the code, you can pause this and type in this code. After that, I kind of went over the rules. So what you'll do to start is choose 2 of your favorite answers from either the podcast or the interview. So like 2 total. And you're going to post those over here on the right questions. So you find like if you answer podcast question number 5, you click that and you'll post your answer. You can see like Chloe put hers on here. And you just like copy paste it. So it should be like your 100-word answer. And then you're going to read other people's. So you should really read them. You don't have to read every single post that's on the entire classwork page, but the ones that you're interested in, you should read. And then respond to them. If there's a question that you didn't answer that you want to respond to and you want to see what other people wrote, because of the way Classroom is set up, you have to answer the question before you can see other people's responses. So that's why you'll see like these ones here that are just like a period or comma. If you just like type something in, just a space, a period, a star, whatever, as long as it's appropriate, it will unlock the question for you. And then you'll be able to see people's. You can also see that there's threads underneath it. So you can like respond to those people and you can keep a conversation going whenever you see something that interests you. Whatever you put on here should be productive. So if you're going to say something, don't just say like, I agree. That doesn't add anything. That doesn't open up anybody's perspective. That doesn't challenge anything. So whatever you write should be something that actually like pushes the conversation forward. For that reason, I'm not grading on like how many things you post because I don't want you just posting things to post them because I said you have to post 15 things or whatever. I want you to actually like engage with people. So if you're home today, a good way to think about this is our online discussion kids had probably about an hour. And what I asked them to do was just the whole time to be clicking. And I was doing it too. You'll see me pop up. So whenever I would answer a question, I would go, all right, let's see. So when I look at this one, all right, so now I'm going to read this one and I'll reply to this. So I would just kind of like hop around and pick ones that I thought were interesting and then respond to them. So you should be doing that for like about an hour because that's what we were doing today in class. There's a set of online discussion rules kind of here. So I want you to read over this file. And it talks about, things that you can say that are actually productive, like, saying I agree adds nothing. You can say, no, I don't agree with that because, yeah, I agree with that. And here's something else that you might want to be thinking about. Yes, I agree with this mostly, but here's one part that I disagree with. It's okay to not know. It's okay to like, hey, I want to learn more about that. Like, I don't have an answer to that, but I want to look it up. That's okay. You can look stuff up. So if something interests you, like if you're wondering what are some other countries that don't allow girls to go to school, look it up and then post what you find because we all might be interested in that information. Here are some different questions you can ask. And then I just put some like dumb tweets about online discussion boards that I don't want you to be. So not the war occurred in 1812, and then you respond, I agree, the war did occur in 1812. Don't do that. The rubric is here. It's called a holistic rubric, which means that I'm grading your like overall performance, not counting up how many things you respond to or whatever. So I'm grading you on your content, your contributions, your etiquette, which means being nice, and your conventions. So do a little bit of proofreading so that we can all understand you. You're not typing on like Twitter or Reddit or Snapchat. So, be professional. If you have any questions today, let me know. I will be in the discussion board a lot today because I like this kind of stuff. If you wait till later in the day, there'll be more for you to look at. So that's something to consider. Otherwise, enjoy discussing, and I will see you in the classroom.